A flag meeting on the standoff in Chumar is to be held today in the evening in the Chushul sector of Ladakh. Shinjoy will be joining us live on that story in just a while. But the standoff has been going for quite a few days now and is of particular worry to India since this is one of the most serious incursions by China. There were reports that the standoff had eased off just a few hours after the meeting between Xi Jinping and Narendra Modi in Delhi. But as it turned out, that wasn't the case. China decided to stay on. They even fielded their civilians protesting against an irrigation project that was being carried out in Chumar under the Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Civilians, the pictures of which you see right now, were in fact holding the Chinese banner. These are Indian civilians who in fact are protesting against what the Chinese civilians, the message that they were sending out. So these were Chinese civilians who had crossed over into Indian territory. They were protesting against an irrigation project that was being worked upon in that area. Standoff going on for quite a few days, and now there is a possibility of a flag meeting on Chumar standoff taking place in the evening today.
Well, understandably, the Chinese Prime Minister, President is speaking in this language because he is a little hurt by the fact that in the open press conference, the Prime Minister almost brought him on notice, and the Chinese value what they call as face very much. Now I think we need to send some people from here to China whom the Chinese respect and try and sort of mollify the situation, you know, to improve the situation. We have a broad problem. We don't accept the Chinese claim, but that doesn't mean we are going to settle this by war. So we have to have a strategy for it. Now, in the case of the Chinese president, they have a logistics problem. We don't have that kind of logistics problem, so they have to prepare. So I think the situation between India and China is pretty bad.